This is how you're going to develop a strong competitive mindset for jiu-jitsu competition. My name is Nick Oliver. I'm a black belt in San Diego. I've been competing in gi and no gi for over 15 years. And here are some things that help me prepare and have success psychologically or mentally for Brazilian jiu-jitsu competitions. So primarily for me, as far as mindset is concerned for jiu-jitsu competition, is you should never show up to lose. What I mean by showing up to lose is I hear ad nauseum this concept phrased by people like you win or you learn. I think this gives people a pass on showing up to a jiu-jitsu tournament, walking onto the mats and being okay with the idea that they're showing up to lose if they learn. Anytime you sign up for a jiu-jitsu competition and you're walking on those mats to compete, you should be going there to win. Regardless if you lose, everyone loses in jiu-jitsu. It's just something that happens. But you don't do yourself any justice by showing up with the mindset that you're ready to lose. If you sign up for a jiu-jitsu competition, you're going there to compete. You should show up to win. You want to do your best, you want to perform at what your true capability is, show up to win. Nothing wrong with losing. You're going to learn either way. If you lose, but definitely don't show up ready to lose. Show up to win every single time. I think your mindset going into tournaments will be better, and I think your result and your performance in tournaments will be better. Personally, my experiences, I was a purple belt. I had a string of competitions. I think it was like 4 or 5 competitions in a row where I had this mindset of, oh, you know, I'll just show up and do my best and we'll see what happens. And I think for 5 tournaments in a row, I got 2nd place. And I remember losing that last tournament, the 5th one, and saying, no more, never again. When I show up to this next tournament, I am winning this tournament. And that's exactly what happened. And I felt that my performance in every single match was different than the previous 5 tournaments I had because I entered with that mindset of winning. And when you go into a tournament to win, to have success, you get the best out of yourself. Guess what? If you lose, you're gonna learn. But I hate this like, I hate this like, yeah, like I said, like ad nauseum thing where it's like, oh, like it's okay, like just get out there. And it's like, you're getting out there no matter what. Like you're gonna like this is something that I think is like in many ways like self-defeatist. Like if you sign up, you sign up to win. Like you want a gold medal, right? Like, oh no, I'm signing up just to get my ass kicked. Like no one does that. You know what I mean? Like no one signs up to get their ass kicked. If you get your ass kicked, it happens. It's okay. Like it really is okay. But don't show up to lose. Like show up to win. If you lose, no big deal. Happens to the best of us. But show up to win, and you will do better.
Do you feel like showing up with that mindset makes it tougher after the fact when you do lose?
Sure, yeah, 100%. If you compete in jiu-jitsu, as of that moment, you're a competitor. And to compete means to like try and win. And you know, they say you win or you learn. Like how much do you think you're gonna learn if you don't take it seriously and you get submitted and you're like, oh yeah, I got armbarred, this is no big deal, you know what I mean, nah, whatever. But if you go in serious and you go in wanting to win and you get armbarred and it's harder on you, you're gonna be so much more critical on yourself and more self-reflective. So I think you also get out of that a much higher threshold of your ability to learn with your, you know, because you're much harder on yourself. Man, I hate losing. I hate 2nd place. And when I lose and I lose a match, I think about it, I run over it, I rewatch it a ton of times, and I try to get better. I try not to just be like, oh, you know, it is what it is, you know, it kind of happens. I'm like, no, like, how do we not have this happen again? And that makes you better at jiu-jitsu, at least from my experience.